Welcome in, everyone, to the Challenge After Show. Today, Pamela and I are talking about The Challenge USA, Episode 8, Independence Day.
Woo!
It's called that for a couple of reasons. Did they film it during Independence Day? I don't think so.
No, it's because they're...
It's because Ben's best buddy is serving in the military. No. Pamela, why is it called Independence Day?
Because they're no longer shackled to partners. They are now playing individual games, and they have achieved independence.
And it's what we thought from the start. We thought what twist could it possibly be? TJ's getting lazy. We all figured this one out pretty quick, right? So
TJ's game is not super twisty this season.
No, I mean, there was nothing else it could possibly be. Like we racked our brain this whole week trying to think of other reasons, and everybody in the chat and everybody around the world was like, it's individuals. So there you go.
If you guys, thanks for watching this. If you, like us, are more into Big Brother than The Challenge right now, now's your chance to hear us cover Big Brother on our Patreon, which is
well, first you can just click the link in the description below. But if you don't, if you want to do it the hard way, you can go up into your browser window and you can type in patreon.com/The Challenge After Show.
The Challenge After Shows. $1 a month will get you all our bonus content about Big Brother, which is so fun to talk about. Right.
So we have double after shows going on right now. It's super exciting over there on the Patreon. It's super exciting here on YouTube. We got a bunch of comments last week. I enjoyed that episode probably the most this entire season. I have a lot of issues with this episode. 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure I'll come up with more as we indulge into this breakdown of the after show of the episode. And so that's the first thing. And the shock that everybody shows when TJ says it's an individual game. I was like, how fake is this shock? Like, you all are on the show this entire season. What else did you think it was going to be? They all go, they made that face. I said, are you freaking kidding me? So I guess that annoyed me. So there's one thing, but that wasn't the major stuff. But yeah.
Dan, I have a note starting off saying, curse your active viewing, because I do pretty passively watch it now. I was like, oh, it's like Dan puts like it's set up so cleanly who's going to win and who's going to be this or that. However, I'm still not that bright.
Okay.
The Alyssa from Big Brother is strong with me, and I still am like, so Ben's gonna lose. Like, that's what I thought was gonna happen, or like Ben wasn't gonna win. So even with your cursed active viewing techniques, I'm still not totally catching on. I'm still a dum-dum viewer, so it's fine. It didn't spoil it for me. But
I wrote down, first big conversation we see in the house is Ben and Danny talking, and Ben is saying all this stuff. I gotta win this. It's time for me to make a move. Like, I'm always in Survivor, I was taking out people left and right. It's time for me to do it on the challenge. I'm like, okay, so Ben wins somehow. I mean, we didn't know technically. Maybe he lost the daily challenge, then won an elimination. We don't know how it was going to get there, but I was like, this is Ben's episode. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the show. We finally get to see you do more than just wear a cowboy hat. That was my view on the first scene that they showed there.
Yes. So it's Ben and Danny talking, and Ben is talking about how important it is he win because he lost a friend serving, which is sad. And so we're obviously all on Team Ben. And then Enzo comes in, and the episode should have been titled, I Ain't Got No Money. So which I was like, Enzo, I feel you, dog. But yeah, so I wish it was called I Ain't Got No Money instead of Independence Day. And then we get Enzo sort of set up about how he needs to win because he ain't got no money.
Right. So there you go. And then we figure out who's going to be our main players for the day, for the episode. This episode made me like Enzo less and less. I know you girls love him.
I did not like him. It's Jenna who likes him, and
I thought that you were okay with him.
No, I mean, I'm not neutral on him. Like, I think he's whatever. I'm not like a fan the way Jenna is. I'm not like, yay, Enzo. But
I can't wait to talk to her again though and see if is she not changing her tune on Enzo yet? Like, we don't know.
This episode won me over for Enzo, though. That's when I was like,
Oh,
wait, this episode, I was like, Enzo, slowly worming into my heart.
okay, okay. So I was already down on Enzo, and now I'm like just looking up.
I
I'm
was
so low on him.
neutral, and now I'm like, okay,
All
there
right,
was a
so give me
season.
your reasons pro Enzo, and then I'll do my cons Enzo. I guess we can try that out for a little bit here.
What did I say? Bye, Leo, not feeling Kayla, about Enzo. My notes about Enzo were just uh, LOL. I guess he's just making me laugh. Like, I mean, he's not going to
Phil, I'm
win.
so glad you
I
have
don't
your
think
A,
he's
B,
going
and
to
C
win.
points on Enzo here.
Yeah. Enzo dash LOL smiley face. So that's why I feel positive towards him. I think he was just making me giggle this show. And it's like,
Yeah.
not a lot of people are doing that this time.
You're not gonna believe this, but my mouse just ran out of battery, so I have to plug in this mouse ran out of battery, and now
Dan,
in order for me to end this in 30 minutes or an hour, I have to plug something in. So don't mind me, everybody.
you're
We're just
retro,
gonna plug
babe.
in my mouse real quick.
Yeah, you're retro. It's
I'm glad
cool. You're
I gotta go
throwback.
retro with my mouse.
It's your TBT. It's your Throwback Thursday. We're very cool.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure this mouse is working. All right, I'm back up. My
All
God,
right.
so random.
Woo!
It warned me last night. I did my NFL fantasy draft last night, which I've never participated in before. But all
Oh.
my cousins and my brother, they're like, "You got to do it with us this year." So I did it. It was really fun. And during the draft, it said mouse battery low, and I ignored it because I was so focused on picking the right people to win me some money this year. So,
So
anyways.
your bachelor bro weekend proved you brought something home with you, which was a desire to play NFL.
They asked me on the bachelor party. They said, "Dan, you got to play with us. It'll be fun." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me know when the draft is." And it was last night. So
Dan, I really like that your imitation guy voice is every girl's imitation
oh
guy
yeah,
voice.
bro,
Like
just
my
broing out.
boyfriend said, like, "Hey, why don't you want to do this?" Like, it's like, oh. Um, so we digress, but
Oh,
I have a
let me tell you why I don't like Enzo real quick.
oh,
Well,
okay.
I can't say all of it because it's just there's too much to talk about at the end here. Um, I'll wait because
Let's
all my
save it.
stuff happens later, and yeah. So all right, so we get to the challenge, and the challenge is called having a blast, and they have the Zodiacs pull them up to this long runway. They got to jump off the runway, do back and forth, get a key, get a flag done. I mean, these it was interesting to watch, I guess, but the concept of every challenge is the same. Get a key, solve a puzzle, enter a code, do this thing. It's like I wish they'd come up with something totally out of the box, which is almost like ridiculous. Hey, we're gonna put every dude on top of a platform high in the sky and see who falls off first. You go into the arena, and then everyone else is gonna fight for first place. Just something random. Why does it always be get a key, solve a map? I'm like, I just want something really out of left field to just throw me off. I guess last week you can say with the cars, with the smash 'em cars, that was different. I'll give them that. But I want more of that, just random challenge days.
Yeah, that was different. This was the same thing as ever, but on a slip and slide,
Yeah.
which was hard. I mean, I was definitely thinking, eek, that's hard. I'm glad I'm not doing that. It did look hard if you're on a wet
It
thing.
looked, I mean, to me, it looked really fun. I thought it would have been really fun to do. So the people that excelled in it, I mean, we can say as far as it's the girls, it's Sarah and Angela. Do you give Angela any less credit because Tyson and I guess Dominic purposely unsoaped her platform on purpose so that she had a easy, because if that thing's not soaped, you can go a lot faster than if it's soaped. And she won, and she barely beat Sarah, who I don't think had the same help, or maybe she did, but either way, it was not soaped.
So, conspiracy theory
Yeah,
here, Dan, delete
I like
conspiracy.
it. I have one coming up too.
First of all, the people that were spraying for each other were like always seemed to be in an alliance with one another. Second, they
Yeah,
only showed like the winners and the losers. And third, it didn't look like anyone was really blasting. We didn't get one shot of someone being like blasted. And
yeah.
if there was a good blast, we would have gotten it. It didn't look like anyone was really taking advantage of that.
You
So
think so? Did producers didn't put people that were working together up on the blasters when the people they were working with were down on the runway, did
I
they?
think they did. Tyson had Angela to spray, and
Yeah, and
Angela had
that's interesting.
Tyson.
But why would producers do that? That doesn't cause drama for Danny Drama. Producers know they want to keep Danny Drama happy. So what the
I
hell
don't
was the
know.
point of the blasters then? Yeah, because at the end they jokingly sprayed Cachet, but that was after she had already put her flag in the hole. So screw that.
There
Yeah.
was no zero of someone like sabotaging someone. There wasn't any of it. So I don't think anyone really like blasted anyone.
This is that. Yeah, that's
So
lame too. What's the
it
point of
is
having the
lame.
water cannons if you're not really going to go against it? Maybe there was one person that took that as an opportunity, but
Wouldn't they show us one shot of someone getting blasted and shot
yeah,
off?
because I mean, you could have. They showed Cachet get blasted at the box area,
Right.
so therefore it can reach them. Obviously, it reached the runway enough to clear off the soap for Angela. You know.
No, every person that they showed compete. It was like, oh, Enzo's my guy, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, Angela's my little angel. She didn't do it at all. Oh, I'm not going to do Ben because he's my person. Like
Yeah, this
nobody was
sucks.
taking advantage of the cannon blaster or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, we were right about last week. They are going to individual eliminations now. So now it was just a male elimination tonight, and then next week or last night, and then next week will be female, obviously. So that extends our season. We called that. We figured that out last episode. So
mhm.
I think that's something interesting to look into. I don't know how many weeks are going to go, but yeah. The people, who did you think did not do well in this challenge? I wrote down Enzo. I mean, he did hurt
Okay.
himself after all. Obviously, Desi, who I'm rooting for, did awful, and the girl with the white girl.
Sarah,
No, Sarah
Kayla,
was second. Sarah got second
Kayla,
place. Kayla, thank you. Kayla fell right off as well at the beginning. Um, some people were twinkle toes, but they still completed the damn thing.
David was a Twinkle Toes. I think
Yeah.
David is the Josh of the Challenge USA.
Yeah, and we can get into this. I think it's interesting. So Angela, well, let's get into it now, I guess.
Okay.
Angela and Ben win. And what really sucks is that Leo gets second place, as we see here.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, it's not my conspiracy of the night, but we don't know what times this is. Like, we don't know who got what time. They don't show us anything. If Ben won by 2 seconds or if Leo won by 2 seconds, why can't produce? No one's keeping. There's the contestants, the challengers are not saying, no, I counted in my head. Ben actually lost by 2 seconds. So let's say Ben does lose by 2 seconds, but his storyline is a lot bigger than Leo's, who's already had the storyline for the last 3 weeks. Like, Leo doesn't need another storyline. Let's just have Ben win it. He won by 2 seconds or he lost by 2 seconds, but who cares? Just
Well,
throwing it out there to get some comments going in the comment section. Is
okay.
there any chance that producers could say, all right, yeah, Ben lost by 2 seconds, but we got his goddamn storyline with his boy, Blake, who passed away. Let's push that storyline. Sorry, Leo, you only won by 2 seconds, so who cares? We're giving the victory anyways over to Ben.
My comment on that is I'm not buying that. I think
Right.
they built Ben's storyline. I think Leo actually, as the underdog that keeps pulling it out, had a bigger storyline and it would have been a little more exciting had he won. So I don't think that that was fake. I think Leo Ben probably really did win, and that's why they made it his story.
Or are producers that sick of the cat references that are like, all right, Leo's got to go. We're done. We're over.
I
Because
mean,
even
I
this week, I was
am.
like, dude, these cat references are cringe. Like these ones, this week, I was like, eh. I still was rooting for Leo in the elimination, but I was like, man, these cat ones. I'm okay. Just. I like that you're the underdog. Underdog. I don't like that you're the under cat. Oh my god, that was awful. Okay,
That's funny.
so all right, and yeah, Ben wins, and as far as females go, Angela wins, so they get to be the head council. What the hell are they calling it
Yeah,
this year?
whatever.
I don't
The
even freaking remember. I
decision
don't even know what the hell
makers,
it's called.
the deciders.
Yeah, you just called it the deciders. I just called it head council. What the hell does that even? The hell does that even mean?
There would be with the parliament. Yeah, the head council.
Yeah, so I wrote this down. I said, Jenna, Enzo kind of sucks, and I just want to get your opinion, Jenna. If you're gonna watch us on Patreon this week, Jenna, please let me know. Does Enzo kind of suck to you? Because to me, he does, and he's only gonna get worse as the episode goes on. So now we have Angela and Ben in the, I don't know, that area where they
Council,
talk
right?
about
The
stuff,
deciders, whatever. The bench.
the bench
Okay. I mean,
area, the
yeah.
courtroom. Yeah,
The
they're in the
decision
courtroom and they bring what's
there.
his face in. Enzo. No, they bring in who got last place? It was Enzo, right?
Enzo.
Yeah. Enzo
Yeah.
gets last place. And they're like, who do you want? And every week they all say, anyone, man. Because honestly, I think everyone's a pretty decent competitor, and you don't know what the hell that elimination is going to be in the arena. So who cares? And they don't
I
show their
thought
hand.
Enzo was refreshing. He's different than everybody else. He's like, I'm from Chicago or something. So, it's like
He's
he was
from,
like,
isn't he from New
oh,
Jersey or New
New
York? That's
Jersey.
why Jenna loves him so much.
Yes, he was just like, I really do think Enzo could take it or leave it, which is, I mean, he obviously, spoiler alert, wins, so that's good. But I feel like he would have been like, yeah, I'm going home if he went home. I don't think
Yeah,
he thinks he's going to win. So it's like,
I just, I don't know. I mean, this whole moment I don't care for. Then Angela goes off, and she has this ultimate scheme. And then I just like the Angela bothers me the way she thinks she's running the show. I wish Ben showed concern for it in a confessional, but he didn't show any concern in person. He kind of just went along with what she wanted to do. Which what I'm getting from it is that she wants all the Big Brother girls to work with all the Survivor boys. Is that what you got from it?
I was going to say, one, back to the thing when Angela's deciding that Alyssa's going to be her number one girl. I was like, hold up, let's back up there. Alyssa's a dud. Like, I know she
No,
put
I
out,
don't agree with you there, but
okay,
go on.
I do. I was like, who cares about Alyssa? Question mark. I think she's a dud. I think Angela's like way better than her. Um, Second, Angela's smart because I don't know what's going on, or was it just confusing because you didn't quite understand it either? But the plan was not all, it was that the survivor guys, which are like Ben, Tyson, Danny, Dom,
Yeah,
and someone else. So there's a bunch of them
yeah.
would protect her and Alyssa. Not all the Big Brother girls, just her and Alyssa. That those two were
Oh,
gonna
just her and Alyssa. Well, either
just
way,
her
but
and
they're
Alyssa.
both Big Brother girls.
Right, but
And I'm
that's
wondering what other Big Brother girls are left in the house,
it
though.
wasn't a Big Brother girls thing. She decided I haven't even talked about this with Alyssa. Alyssa is someone I want to
Yeah.
go to
And
the
so
end
I
with.
appreciate Angela, unlike you, who understand that Alyssa is a good competitor in this game. So I'll give Angela credit there. However, I don't want Alyssa working with Angela because that puts a huge target on them to team up. Because if they are the two strongest, all these other girls can team up to try to get them out of this goddamn game or just put them against each other in elimination somehow. I hate this for Alyssa. And Alyssa, you should be trying to get Angela out before the final because Angela, who I don't really like, is very strong, though. I can admit when someone's good at the game. So I want Angela out of this house so Alyssa has a better chance to win the final.
Oh, I'm like the direct opposite of you.
And that's
I
fine.
don't like Alyssa. I think let me ask you a question before,
Yeah, I would love
let
to
me
answer it.
riddle you this, Dan.
Yeah.
Just right now, it's a two-part question. Part A, who would you fantasy want to win this just because you like them or whatever? Who would be your pick, Ben
Well,
and Ben in the win?
we
Not who
talked
do you
about this.
think,
Who do I want to win or who do I think
mhm,
will win?
want.
I told you last week I wanted Leo and Alyssa, but now I'm down Leo.
Okay. Now answer this. So
Yeah.
it's the Olympics of the challenge.
Right. And I understand they have to.
USA. Who do you want literally to win? For like,
Who
who do
do
you
I
think
want
is going to
representing the
represent the
US
USA? Like, who do
on
you think is the
Paramount
best?
Plus?
Yes.
Um, As far as guys go, obviously, I think Tyson would be good. I mean, who else has played this game really well? I mean, I think Danny would be good at stuff, but he hasn't done anything this season. Who else has done stuff? Enzo, hell the hell no. Enzo's limping across, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, why I think he's just limping across. What other guys are in this house? Tyson. I mean, I really don't like any of these dudes. I don't think any of them. I mean, I only wanted Leo because he's an underdog. I don't think he'd represent well. I think Alyssa would represent well. I know you don't think that she would. And obviously you want me to say Angela, and I agree. But also Angela recognizes game. Game recognizes game. And she realizes Alyssa is the other strong girl in this house. And that's why she wants to team with her. So I would be fine with Angela or Alyssa representing the US in this Paramount Plus show, which I don't even know if I'm going to want to watch anymore because apparently no OGs from the original show are even in it. It's just people from all over the world who probably don't speak English, and they're not going to be funny because there's going to be this big dialogue issue where no one's going to understand anybody. It's going to be lame as shit.
Um, Alyssa
I
doesn't
just threw
win
out a lot there,
anything.
so sorry.
That's a lot to digest. I'm going to stick with the Alyssa Angela issue at hand. Alyssa doesn't win anything. She's not good. She lucked out on that last thing. It could have been anybody's game. I don't think she's good. I don't know why Angela likes her. I think it's because they look alike. Honestly, like I don't get it.
What do you
Danny is the
mean?
other.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think Alyssa doesn't win anything. She's lost a bunch of eliminations. She's
what are
won
you talking about? How did she lose a bunch of eliminations? If she
or
lost a bunch
she
of
won
eliminations, she'd be
one because
gone.
the trivia because her partner won. Like she's
Yep, she won that, and then she won an arena bid, didn't
um
she?
again, it was so neck and neck, and it was because it was part whatever. I'm
Wait, and
sticking with
didn't she win that arena bid with Leo last week?
yes, yes, but it was like neck and neck. I'm not I feel like
Two
that was
underdogs going against so-called heavy hitters in
we're
Kyland
heavy
and
hitters.
Kyland and
Kira, who
Kira.
doesn't win, and who's the Kyland?
Kylan is a huge hitter, and you've been loving on. And we both been loving on Kira all
I love
season.
her, but I don't think she's like a great challenge competitor. Like
I
stick to
think
Love
that she
Island.
not only is, in theory, I think that she's slightly stronger than Alyssa, and she also had the length. She's a lot taller than Alyssa. Therefore, she should have been able to reach those medicine balls better, but she couldn't get her brain around it, and Alyssa did. And
Whatever.
Alyssa's got the brains, and I'm
Oh
loving it.
yeah. She knows how many singles Justin Timberlake had. Whatever. I'm sticking with Alyssa's not great, but maybe I'm biased because
Well,
apparently
now you got it. Now you got to work with her the next couple weeks at least because her and Angela are together. So
I don't mind that because the other person that went way down, and I might be skipping ahead in my esteem this week is Sarah. So I was like,
I thought you were already down on Sarah.
I wasn't ever super up on her. Where is my notes on
I've been.
Sarah.
We can get into her next because this is one of my
Okay.
biggest issues with this episode. I'm 100% down on Sarah. First of all, what a waste of screen time. Her saying that she's going to try to go in against the dudes. The producers are never going to allow this. The liability issues are friggin' huge. And I'm sorry, but if I'm the dude that has to go against her on national television, I'm saying I'm not afraid to go against you. It's not about that. It's about if I hurt a girl on national TV, F that noise. I don't have time for it. I don't need to be canceled for it. I'm also a white dude that's going to be canceled for just being a white dude. I'm sorry, but Sarah, screw you for putting me in this position right now. So F Sarah and everything she stands for with all that garbage.
Yes,
I'm
but
over it.
Dan, Sarah was a police officer.
Yeah.
No, but Sarah, right? It's
So
like, oh,
should
you're
we say
such a
fuck the police? Is that what we're trying to
yeah,
say now? Like,
well, yeah, sort of. But no, Sarah, like, God, if she wasn't irritating to begin with, this. So she's on their night out, deciding she's so badass and she's taken down men bigger than anyone else. It's like we know Enzo with a stitched up broken leg is going into whatever this is. And she's like, I volunteer. You're volunteering against a wounded, bad competitor. It's not that badass. Like, if it was Danny or
but
Tyson,
let's
would
let
be
and
volunteering.
yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. If it's yeah, 100%. You're right, Pam. And let's be honest here too. Who's winning in that hall brawl, Enzo or Sarah?
Enzo.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Bye,
Enzo.
Sarah. Hey, Sarah, come on down. Actually, no, I want you. I don't need you on this show anymore. Come on down, Sarah, because Enzo would have destroyed you in
Well,
this. So that's my
absolutely.
number. So that's another reason I hated this episode, and I have a third one coming up in a little bit.
Okay. This is where Angela won me over, and I was like, fuck it. I'm team Tyson and Angela. I love Angela. She's just like, how about win? Like, no paying attention to Sarah's volunteer. Like, they didn't even discuss it. Angela's just like, how about win a challenge if you want to go in? Like, next, we're not like even considering this ridiculous idea. So, Angela, though I want to dislike her, I'm really liking.
I
And
always thought you liked Angela, though. I never thought.
I mean, I like her to win, but I wouldn't like in general. She's the up dog. What's the opposite of the underdog? She's the favorite to win.
She's the top dog. Top dog.
The up dog. She's the up dog.
No, that's the joke from The Office, or joke before The Office, but they used on The Office, where they say, man, it smells like up dog in here. And then you say, what's up,
Downward dog? Oh, what's
you
up?
say, what's
dog?
up, dog? And I say, nothing much. What's up?
What's up? That's a good one.
Well,
Um,
it wasn't my joke, so I will not take credit for
oh,
that.
Michael Scott, we love you. But this is Angela. Usually I'm not team top dog. Usually I'm like, oh, come on, let a better girl that's like less liked doesn't win, or it's luck or whatever. No, I'm like, Angela's the best. She's better than all of you. She's good at gaming. She's good at
She's
competition.
definitely thinking this game.
She's
Like
yeah,
we talked about Michael on Big Brother thinking steps ahead. She's
yes.
doing the same thing.
And
I
she's
don't know if that's the best move to team up with Alyssa, but at the because she's just if it's only her and Alyssa, then all the other girls can somehow try to team up on that if they figure it out that they're teaming.
well,
And
the other girls don't win though. Again, I'm sorry, but it's like, do they want to go against Angela in a female whatever? Probably not. I'm sorry, but they don't. So there's the fear factor like that the CT has, where it's like, sure, he's an easy target
but if
because
a
he's
different girl,
good.
if a Justine, they've been saying Justine's very strong and she's from Love Island, and if she
Right.
wins a daily challenge and Angela doesn't get last place, she can just put Angela into an elimination because why not try it? They can be very chancy, as we know from past challenges. So just throw her in there and see what
It's
happens.
absolutely true that they can be chancy. None of the girls are standing out, and I don't think this Alyssa Angela alliance, it's a two-person alliance. It's not big enough to like, I mean, sure, they could pit each other against each other, but it's not like you're breaking up numbers then. Who cares?
Are there no other Big Brother girls in the house left?
Big Brother girls. I can't think of it, but again, I don't think
The
it's
two girls from the cookout left, or no? Is one of them still there?
yeah.
No,
So
they're
the girls,
Tiffany and
yeah,
someone
Tiffany's
else.
gone. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the girls left seem to be Love Island Survivor and just Angela and Alyssa.
Yeah. All right.
So
Well, let's get into one more thing before we get into the arena, which is next. Every episode they walk out in lines of two, all badass slow motion to the challenge of the day, right? Remember back in like the 2000s, they'd run onto the challenge set just like flailing their arms and crazy. Like, could they do that for one episode? Like, who the hell? Why does it have to be so militant? Why is it so like? I get it was Independence Day and it's all about his buddy that passed away. I get that, but they do it every episode. I'm like it's so like slow motion. And the same with these introductions they do when they go into the arena. Now they started that on All Stars 3, I believe, or not on All, just on All Stars in general. They started the slow motion walkouts. I'm over that too. I don't care. They look stupid. Like Enzo's face when they showed a close of him coming out for the arena, it was like coming up at him like in an up angle. He looked like such a dumbass. I don't like it. I just don't enjoy it as a viewer. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of everyone's
it's
time.
stupid.
Just put
It's
him
pretty
on. Just put him in the
stupid.
show. Get him on
Yeah,
the set and let's go. Action.
yeah.
I don't need the background.
Yeah, and also again, set up with no payoff. So Enzo's leg and he's wounded. They don't even discuss it before the whole brawl. Like they don't even say, "How are you feeling, Enzo?" And
Yeah,
he's like, "I
haven't
feel
people gone
better."
home? Haven't people gone home for less than stitches? Like people go home for stitches, I thought, so that he gets to play because it's on his leg and not
I
on
mean,
his
if it's
head.
not, yeah, if it's not in a place that's gonna like super affect you, I guess I don't know. But again, they don't even ask, "How are you feeling? Are you ready to go in? Do you
They
feel?"
talked about it during the party scene. If that's what a party scene is down to now, holy crap! What I mean, they are so. And I'm gonna get into how soft the challenge has become in a second here, but my God, CBS is soft. They are so afraid of showing anything. Oh my God, people drink alcohol that are over 21. We can't show that on national TV. Like they won't show any partying. Like, oh, let's have one beverage. And the only reason they showed it is because it was in support for the troops and his poor friend that passed away. Okay, we'll allow everyone to do a cheers because it's in a patriotic mode, in a sad, depressing. We're showing honor to this person that passed away. We'll show one beer on national TV. What
Yep.
the hell has the challenge become? Holy hell.
And Enzo that night said, "We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow." It's like, okay, well, I wanted to know how he was feeling the next day. I guess it's not a big deal. I guess he felt good enough to do it.
Well, when
But
they announced that Leo was going against him, he felt very good. So yeah,
yeah,
Leo standing next to him. Oh my God, is Leo small? Yeah,
yeah. Leo is tiny. I mean, it was kind of unfair. Leo, who does irritate me, had been pulling out the wins, and for that, I enjoy his scrappiness. But this, it's like, who was it? Amber M, the little Amber, and
versus
that
Amber B.
versus Amber B.
Yeah, All right.
If it was even someone bigger, it was like, oh, I mean, like, there's no, you're like a rag doll with a tiger. There's no like.
So let's get into this.
Yeah.
Let's get into this elimination, and I'm going to preface it by saying, let's get into this weak ass hall brawl. And I want to ask you a question. Did you notice anything different from this hall brawl from the past hall brawls? Because I did. I even went back and fact checked it because I was super confused. I'm like, something doesn't look right in this hall brawl. And I said, I think I know what it is. I went back and checked it. I was 100% right. Tell me if you know what was different.
So I don't know, but when they showed it, it looked, I feel like in our original hall brawl, there was like more obstacles somehow other than that. Or was it
Okay.
wider? Like it was much more challenging. Why? It was
It
this
was
wider?
it was no. It was about this. The wideness didn't bother me.
Okay.
It was shorter.
Okay.
It wasn't as long as it usually is. And this is the other crazy thing. They used to start the hall brawl. This is the first time I've ever seen it started this way. They used to start the hall brawl by having a hand on the bell pull. Tonight, they started the freaking hall brawl at the entrance of the hall brawl, therefore giving them zero momentum to actually get a running start and hit each other. They have gone soft. They're afraid of them getting hurt. They give them zero speed. Now, conspiracy to me was, do they start all the way back if Enzo and the other person, like a Danny, is the same size? Possibly, we don't know. But they started that goddamn hall brawl at the entrance of the damn thing, giving them zero speed for any type of big impact or any type of exciting whatever. So my conspiracy is, maybe they were always going to start at the entrance, but I think maybe they started at the entrance because of the height and weight deficiency between the two competitors that evening. But this was a weak ass, boring ass, stupid ass, whatever ass hall brawl. Just crap. And they need to start it back at the bell so we can get an actual running start and some actually big hits and some actual fun. Now, the helmet they wore was a bike helmet. When they used to play the hall brawl, they wore a full
football, yeah.
Full football, but also it was not even just it was all the way covered. The whole chin was covered.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
I remember.
do they not wear shoulder pads?
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't check. We
They
should check
used
to see.
to.
Can tell us in the comments. Yes, exactly. Did they wear shoulder pads in the Challenge USA? I don't recall. Anyways, weak ass hall brawl sucked.
Weak ass hall brawl, pretty like again.
But did you notice how like there was obviously something missing? They did not start far enough away. The thing was shorter. It was a condensed running area to run. It was awful.
What?
Sucked.
I didn't notice because I was like tuned out pretty much anyway. I was like, all right, I'll tune into who wins.
I mean, obviously, Enzo's good. I was like, and no matter what, Enzo's winning this thing, but I really think that there's something to that.
Yeah, I again wasn't, nothing about any of this is very compelling. Like it's watchable and it's paced well, and the editors do a decent job.
You fly through an episode, which is nice. You don't spend a lot of time watching. I obviously record them ahead of time, so I watch them in about 40 minutes. I'm in and out. I take my notes are never more than a little page here. Super easy to follow along, so I appreciate all that. But the show's obviously missing stuff. But I had my plenty
decent, but not the exciting challenge that we know and love. So, or what we did know and love that we're waiting for. 38, maybe. Yeah.
38, I think, is the one. I mean, hey, do you have any other comments on this episode?
Kayla's hysterics at the end. So Sarah and Kayla were also people that I were like, they might be good. I kind of am rooting for them, and now I don't care for either of them. So now I'm just all in on Angela.
What happened with what was Kayla's? Is it because Leo went home?
Hysterical, crying about Leo leaving, and it's like, is it really about Leo leaving, or are you like, is something upsetting you about your own game? It just, again, I'm glad I'm on my couch watching. I hate the like, well, let's see you do it. I'm not there doing it. But
well, that was the other thing that bothered me. Like the competitors, and what else are they going to say? But like Danny's like, Kiki, I'm here. I'm at a live hall brawl. It's just as good as we watch on TV. Hell no, it's not. Danny, you said you've watched ever episodes. I know you can't tell us because you can't look bad on TV. You want to get hired for more stuff. This is a job to these people, which is also why the show sucks, because they're just trying to get more jobs and play the game as nicely as possible. Why don't come out there? Not that MTV would even use your footage of this confessional. Come out and say, this hall brawl is weak as shit. It's shorter, and they don't start the bell pulls.
Right. This is BS.
BS.
Yeah, there's not, other than that, I don't really have much to say about this episode. That now I'm rooting for the top dogs because they're the best. And then maybe at least it'll be exciting competition wise in the Olympics of it all.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't care.
I think
they don't have the part that they take away from not having these people of history or whatever is like no one really has enough. The cookout was the only sort of alliance that had any meaningful connections that I cared about them backstabbing each other.
Yeah.
And they're all gone. Like the people that I cared about. So
yeah, I mean, I've been ride or die with Alyssa since day one. I mean, all because she wanted to go after the cookout. She went after the cookout. She hasn't received any scorn from going after the cookout, and she's
they're all
won.
gone.
Huh?
All the strong cookout players have been taken down one by one, so now they're all gone, and that's the only emotional tie I think any viewers had. Like Angela's a lone wolf, Tyson's a lone wolf, so he betrayed Sarah. Who cares?
I mean, you could. Here's the thing. I think ultimately Alyssa and Angela and Tyson win this thing, and they represent the U.S. And I think that's a solid 2 numbers to represent. I will be rooting for them, but I can't say that I'm outwardly like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what Tyson does next week. Oh, I can't wait to see Angela win again. It's not like, it's just not this. I don't have rooting value. I don't have rooting interest in them.
You said it well. It's soft. It's soft on betrayal. It's soft. Tyson's our biggest villain, and he's not even a villain. He's just the top dog. It's soft on betrayal. It's soft on any personal relationships. It's soft on hookups. It's soft on partying. It's a soft competition. So it's like, what are we in it for?
It's soft on partying. Some would say it's soft drinks.
Oh.
All right. Hey, look.
Oh wow, you are the Michael Scott is channeling out.
I mean, after that updog joke, listen, yeah. I gotta do a little news and gossip. I sent this link to you. I know you saw it. We gotta talk about it because okay. I'm so excited for Challenge Season 38, and this put a little damper in it, but not enough because I'm still excited about 38 for sure. Challenge T, who by the way, Challenge T with 2 A's, who we all follow on Instagram, who we get all of our news and gossip from, and a couple other sites as well, has the same birthday as your boy Daniel Lindgren.
Which here. What? What's your birthday?
August 18th. We actually filmed on August 18th.
Oh, happy birthday!
Last week.
Did you announce that it was your birthday?
No, I put it in the comment section. I don't like to make a big hoopla about it. Stacy already does that. She makes a huge hoopla out of my birthday. Okay. We do a bunch of stuff.
You're not going to Jasmine it and be like, it's my birthday month, y'all.
I am not going to go 100% Big Brother 24 Jasmine and celebrate my birthday for 3 goddamn weeks. The fact that I celebrate my birthday from August 17th, which is not my birthday, August 18th is, through August 21st, which was a Sunday, we went to Disneyland. That's 18, 19, 20, 4 days. 5 days? That's 5 days. That's a birthday week enough for me.
That is a good Disney damn birthday celebration.
That was from the 17th to 21st. We celebrated my birthday this last weekend. It was great. But here's the news. Jordan, she Challenge T, who you should follow on Instagram because he or she is great. I think it's a girl though. I'm not really sure. Posted a great thing of Jordan and is her name Ellie?
Don't know.
From Ellie from Love Island, and they're kissing on a couch. Now, I assume this just means that this girl Ellie's from Love Island, not that Jordan and Ellie appeared on Love Island together. I assume that did not happen, right?
No, that did not. I mean, as far as I'm aware.
He's just dating a girl that appeared on Love Island. And that puts a big damper into our thing that we thought that Jordan and Tori might get back together on 38 because there was rumors that they went from enemies to frenemies to fuckamies.
Yeah, fuckamies. Yeah.
Whatever they are. So tell me what you know, Pamela.
I don't know anything.
Oh, well, there we go.
Well, my dream, I don't know.
Well, that sucks. I thought you knew something.
Well, hold on. But I have a theory. I have a strong theory. Theory number 1, and I almost wrote this on Jordan, because I think Jordan also posted that. I almost wrote on him at Mama Shelter in LA, because if you live in LA, you can like pretty much tell where they are, which is like a trendy bar. And then I didn't want to seem stalky.
You
but it looks
actually
like
know the bar by
it
this
looks very much
background?
like Mama Shelter, like the rooftop. I could be wrong. Theory number two, not about where they are, is that that was a goofy, like for a laugh. Like Tori could have taken that picture for all the romantic
Are you
realism.
calling conspiracy on this relationship?
I don't think it's they were like, it's like if me, it didn't look like a real, it looked goofy to me the more I looked at it,
It
because you know how
you
invested I am in Tori and Jordan. It looked like an LA hang. It looked like they met and were kind of like goofing around, and the picture got snapped. Because also when Jordan posted in it, I read in the comments from him, and like Nehemiah or someone was like, "You're betraying me," and it was LOL, get in on it. Like it didn't seem like you two are together. Congratulations. Like anyone
Well,
that
so here's there's more news to it. So then Tori comes out and she posts below Tori reposted possibly and writes, "Live your life." Jordan writes, "We just out here living." Tori writes, "Happy for you always." So okay, but then also Tori puts up a post, a video with her, "When you accidentally lick your friend's lips, we really didn't mean it." And it's some guy, I don't know who it is, but I don't know if she's making fun of the Jordan way when they act, where they jokingly were joking. So is everyone just joking and
the
throwing us all
theory
under a
gets
bus for news
the
and keeping
theory
themselves
gets
in the spotlight, getting us all ready for 38? There's a huge possibility in that.
huge possibility, and I like it because I don't know. We do know that Tori and Jordan, due to sponsorship agreements, etc., at all, did not announce their breakup prior to whatever because they like didn't want to. So they're no dummies to playing the social media game. I'm not saying this was a total setup, ha ha ha, but I also don't necessarily think this is Jordan's girlfriend because there's a picture of them like sticking their tongues out at each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what's going to happen on 38 is I think they're going to go from not talking to realizing, hey, we were young. We both, I mean, not that they're that young, but we both want to move on from this. Let's be friends. We had a great relationship for a while. We enjoyed each other's company, and now let's just be happy for each other. And I think that's what's happening here. Or crazy thought, they really are back together and they're just trying to keep the drama going for season 38. But that's a freaking reach. But
I
I hope
mean,
it's true.
that's my wish and my hope. But nonetheless, of any of this, I will stand by my theory that like that picture doesn't make me think that's Jordan's girlfriend. Like,
No, no, no. I think no, they're probably just hooking up. I mean, we thought
or
that.
even goofing around. Like I
Okay,
don't
fair,
even
and I think that
necessarily
that's also a possibility. But I think, I mean, look back at Jordan and Naya from All Stars 3. They just fooled around their friends. They fooled around their friends again. That's all it was. And everyone
right,
was like, he cheated on Naya with this girl from Love Island. Like they were never even together.
right.
And he's probably
Out
not with
there
this girl either. Oh,
living your life.
that's what
Um,
that's what
and I
Tori wrote.
say live your life.
Yes.
Why not? You know, I support it. I love Jordan and Tori to be together. I'd love it if they were like were potentially we're not re-engaged or living together, but we're figuring things out, or we like each other,
Of
but we're not.
course. Who does? I mean, tell us in the comment section below what you think is going on with Jordan and Tori. Tell us if you think they should be back together. I mean, I want them to be back together. I'm sure that you do as well. I just think it's a great storyline, a great arc for their story, especially if it's covered in Challenge 38. Which, do we have a premiere date for that yet? Tell us in the comments if you know what the hell's going on with that. They're still filming it, I believe. We haven't got any announcement that it's finally finished filming and they can start editing the damn thing. I want to say maybe this Thanksgiving we get a release date and it runs through Christmas and then next year. I think Thanksgiving could be fun. Maybe even Halloween time or like mid October. So maybe a mid fall release. What do you think, Pam? Anything that
I don't know. Whatever.
like, I don't give a shit. Just give me more challenge
I mean,
stuff.
I care, but tell me when. I don't have like a super solid prediction. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Like this is at least something to be excited about. Again, this show, they tried, it's fine, whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, it's not
It's something to watch between 37 and 38. And also we're killing Big Brother right now, which we love. So we got tons of stuff to do over there. If you just for some reason tuned in at the end of this episode, check it out on Patreon. It's in the link. Just click the link. It's right here. You can do it. Click the link while I'm talking right now. That's fun too.
Pretty much all I got is, they're trying to make MTV's Challenge a real competition show like Survivor or Travel America or whatever it's called, America's Race. And it's not working for me. I don't know what the rest of the world thinks. Please let us know. Is it working? If you watch Amazing Race or Survivor, is this as stimulating of a competition show?
I gotta say, I haven't watched either. And I want to say there's no way in hell.
I want to say that too, but I'm not sure because that's obviously what they're going for. So
yeah. Well, hashtag Jory, no, hashtag Jory or hashtag Torden if you want them to be back together. So there you go.
Jory.
Jory, I was thinking is better, but Torden's an option.
Torden if you don't want it. Jordy if you
that's fun. All right, yeah.
So if you're into it, Jory. If you hate it, Torden. And I do want to hear. Please let us know.
Or should we say Tordon't?
Tordon't. It's a Tordon't for me, dog.
Tordon't for me, dog. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week. We're gonna go. I'm gonna throw this up on the YouTube so we can start getting those comments flowing. And we'll see you next week for another episode of both Big Brother. On Big Brother, we usually do Tuesdays on Patreon, and then this is Thursdays. So we got a fun Tuesday, Thursday thing going right now. I'm loving the action.
Me too. And let us know, because Dan, I'm dying. Like, I'm dying to talk to you about Big Brother.
I already watched last night's episode.
Me too. So I'm dying to talk about it. Should we do a super quick Patreon throw up? You guys let us know in the comments. If we get more than 20 people saying yes, do it, we'll do one.
There's no way we get. Let's say if we can get 10 people.
10 people say do it, we'll do it.
10 people, if 10 people write do it, I'll do one tomorrow or on Saturday, whatever. I don't care. But there's no way we get 10.
We'll do one tomorrow covering Wednesday and today's Thursday.
We'd have 2 episodes to cover, yeah.
I mean, they're major. So I feel like if we get 10 do it, we will cover.
We will not get
an extra Patreon.
First of all, we will not get 10 do-its before tomorrow.
That's it. If we get 10
do-its, it's going to have to be like midday. But
all right, if we get 10 do-its, we will do one. But we'll figure that out. All right, give us your do-its. Give it your do-its.
Share 10 do-its. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.